So karma is something that is central to most of the Indic traditions. So whether you talk about Hinduism or Jainism or Buddhism or any other kind of spiritual practice that's there in India, for the most part, karma is a central foundation for how things come to be. Now, there are differences in how Jainism might explain it and how Hinduism might explain it. But the idea overall, especially from the Buddhist framework, is that we have been here before in different identities, that there have been previous lives that we've experienced prior to this life. And should we not be doing the work, if we do not do the work, then we will come back again. We may have come back in many different capacities, in many different types of existences. So that is the, we can say, macro religious level of understanding. But karma runs deeper than that. Karma is moment-to-moment understanding of how things come to be. So we have something called rebirth, which is different from reincarnation. Reincarnation is where one consciousness or soul takes many different lives, birth after birth after birth, and it's the same soul, so it's a reincarnation of that same soul. Rebirth is the understanding that there is no fixed identity in this process, and that what is happening is karmic conditions are coming together to create a certain sphere of existence, and personal karma goes from one to the other, one life to the other. But there is no continuity of identity in that. Now, if we look at it just in one single life, such is the case here too. At the most minute level, we are experiencing rebirth every moment. The body is experiencing rebirth in every moment. Sensations, consciousnesses, awarenesses, perceptions, everything is happening at such lightning speed that we can't see it because it's so fluid, it feels so fluid. But if we take one step back, right, and go in between, then we see that we are experiencing rebirth in our life from phase to phase to phase, which is to say, you are not the same person as you are now, as you may have been a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You don't carry the same interests. You don't have the same, maybe you don't have the same opinions as you may have had before. Right? Education, knowledge, experience shifts your perceptions and your opinions, your worldview. Who you are as a person, as we say in terms of an identity, is nothing more than a collection of opinions and choices and decisions that create the idea of a person. That's all we are. We are a collection of karma. And at the very root of that is the statement that the Buddha has said, intention is karma.